Hey everyone, it's me Ganguli. I see this all the time. Someone says Python is just too slow for big data. But after looking at thousands of lines of code, I've realized something. Python isn't usually the slow one. It's the way we're talking to it. Imagine you're at a grocery store and you decide to buy one item at a time, walking back to your car after every single purchase. That sounds exhausting, right? Well, that's exactly what most of us do in our code without even knowing it. Today, I want to show you the difference between working harder and working smarter. We're going to take a million rows of data and see how a junior approach stacks up against what a senior would actually do. Let's dive into the log. Alright, let's look at the screen. Here's our junior setup. We've got a massive data frame, 1 million prices, and we just want to apply a simple 10% discount. The junior dev reaches for df.iterrows. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks clean, it's readable. It makes sense because it mimics a human thought process. Take row 1, calculate, then move to row 2. But here's the kicker: every single time that loop moves, Python has to do a massive amount of background work. It's checking data types, managing memory, and basically asking the CPU for permission a million times. This is what we call row by row overhead. It's the reason your computer fan starts screaming and that loading bar just won't move. It's not just code, it's a performance nightmare. So why does the senior dev just smile at this? Because they know a secret about how Pandas actually works. You see, Pandas isn't just pure Python, it's built on top of incredibly fast C and Fortran engines. When you write a manual loop, you're basically ignoring all that power. It's like having a Ferrari but choosing to push it with your hands. Modern CPUs are designed for something called parallelism. They don't want to do one math problem at a time, they want to do 1,000 at once. Standard loops are scalar, meaning they are strictly one by one. To get senior level speed, we have to stop treating our data like a list and start treating it like a block. This is where the magic of vectorization comes in. Now, look at the bottom of the screen. This is the senior way. One line, df price asterisk 0.9. That's it. No loops, no empty lists, no complexity. When you run this, you're using a SIMD single instruction, multiple data. You're telling the computer, hey, take this entire block of memory and multiply it by 0.9 in one go. The CPU doesn't have to hunt for data because it's already stored in a nice, contiguous block. Look at that terminal output. The junior loop is still struggling, but the senior result was ready before I even finished my sentence. This is the difference between an app that feels laggy and a professional system that feels instant. The real secret to being a senior developer isn't just knowing more functions. It's understanding how your code interacts with the machine. I hope this comparison helped you see your data in a new way. If it did, I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest dataset you've ever had to crunch? Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. I'm planning more of these deep dives, so if there's a specific Python library or a coding problem that's bugging you, let me know. Make sure to hit subscribe and join the community. Let's stop looping and start building. I'll see you in the next log.